Hey y'all, hey everybody. Welcome back, EXO Gang. Hey everybody, hey Noel, hey Butterfly, hey Danny, hey Nicole, hey V, hey Shay, hey Cece, hey Jude, hey everybody, hey y'all. So today, y'all, by the title, you can obviously hey Loretta, hey love. Actually, you know what, Loretta, I was waiting for you to join the live where I was picking mods because I wanted to mod you, Loretta, but I'll uh I'll go back live, y'all. I'll go back live, Loretta, on you on my actual YouTube sometime, and I'll mod you. But hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure because my phone. Hold on, y'all. Trying to. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. Hey Lisa plus three. Hey Jude. Hey baby. Hey, I know I said hey Nicole. Um, you said my notifications don't always do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, yeah. I hear some people say, and even me too. Like to the people that I'm subscribed to on YouTube. Like YouTube does a horrible job at giving notifications. Y'all, you know what? The only notifications I ever get for people going live is live. Y'all, YouTube never fails to send me a notification for when Liv goes live. But anybody else that I follow out of the hundreds of other people that I'm subscribed to, y'all, they never send me no notifications. So it is the weirdest thing that I only ever get notifications for Liv, and it's this other family I watch, Our Family Nest. I don't know if any of you are familiar with them, Our Family Nest, but Liv and Our Family Nest is the only uh notifications I get for YouTube lives and all that. So I completely understand. And that's why I encourage everybody to follow the Discord. I posted the link in my community post. I encourage everybody, if you don't get notifications for me going live, y'all, just go ahead over to the Discord. I always post when I'm going live over on the Discord. It's more of like a thread for, like I said, if you're not always able to make the lives and you still want to get in on the tea and talk about it, go over there and follow the Discord, y'all, and you guys can stay up to date when I go live so you don't miss it, because I know the notification bell acts so crazy, y'all, but still just go ahead and hit that notification bell. I know YouTube sometimes they'll send it, sometimes they won't. Uh so y'all, today is gonna be a little bit different of a live today. I'm gonna be adding somebody onto the live today to join me to talk about this mess that has been unfolding on YouTube, that we've obviously been talking about for the longest. Live, y'all know, we've been going over this whole Live thing for the longest, even before I became a reactor. And I watched Live. Like I still tuned into the reactors and the drama, and it's just been like a cycle, an ongoing thing, every other week, every other month, like something going on with this girl. Uh and for her to think that, reactors aren't going to eat this up and talk about it, because she's not the only YouTuber that get that reactors get in on their ass. There's reactors, like I said, for every part of YouTube. People talk regardless. So for some YouTubers to get on here and to think that they're special, that they won't get talked about, especially uh if you put, you know, all your business out online like that. You know, people are going to talk. People are going to make videos, say their opinion. You can't just get on this thing and try to delete, strike, whatever somebody's channel just because you don't like what somebody's saying. It's freedom of speech, you know. But yes, you guys, we're gonna be talking about Live today. Not only talking about Live, but Qutie Squad. I know you guys know Qutie Squad. If you've been over in this whole reactor section, Qtie's name has been brought up in a few things, not just the reacting thing, but y'all know her by, I don't know. I don't know if y'all were all tuned into that drama that was all going down with Zolo and Storm. But if you don't know, then you know Qutie just by her reacting on Live, and we all love Qutie. I know, you know, everybody has their negative things to say, but we don't do any of the negative over here. We uplift people, not the people that we're talking about, but the subs, the supporters, you know. So Qutie is definitely one of my favorites out of the reacting. Y'all, she tells it how it is, and she is not afraid to. She be getting on Liv's ass, getting in on Liv's ass a little bit harder than I do. But Qutie gets it said. I love her personality. You know, she's one of those people I know that in real life, me and her we would click. We would be the best of friends. As much as she talked about people, she's expect people to give her a pass. Yeah, and no, no. No, she doesn't get no pass. Especially, you know, she's been on YouTube. Liv has been on YouTube for a little while. I think, uh, you know, people don't realize. Well, she hasn't been on YouTube as long as I don't think Chrissy and Jazzy, but she has been on this YouTube stuff for a while. Since like 2018, 2017. And we've seen all the drama, you know, unfold with her and Gerard. I mean, the drama has not just been going on with her and Gerard, you know, just now, but we're gonna get into it with Qutie. I don't know if Qtie's in here. Qutie, if you're in here, baby, drop like a thumbs up or something so I can drop the link. Yeah, Shay, yeah. People, you know, y'all know last live the energy was down, you know. I don't know who. I don't know if that was Liv. I don't know who came in and, you know, your hair. All right, love. I'm gonna drop the link because I'm gonna just start talking, and that's my issue. I get to talking, and I don't even be looking at the comments. I be forgetting, but I cannot forget about my sis. So let me drop the link. I want to know how a mother who is carrying a sick baby is selfish to get lip fillers. Girl, because you know she's not pregnant. You know she's not pregnant. 72. Yes, everybody go ahead and hit the like. If you're coming in, if you're going back out, if you're staying, whatever. My bad, y'all.
Can you hear me? You can hear me, Taylor?
Qutie, I can't hear you. Hold on. Can y'all hear Qutie?
Okay. Can y'all hear me? Thumbs up if y'all can hear me.
I can hear you, love. It was my phone. Hey, sis.
Oh, okay. Hey, girl, thank you for having me. It's crazy that I'm even up here because I'm like, wow. I started watching you kind of like when I was on Zoe's panel. I really wanted to just reveal a little bit of what I was talking about on my other live, you guys. I really kind of wanted to talk about a little piece of tea that I dropped. But I did want to kind of, if I'm allowed to, first of all, shout out to every last one of you guys. Thank y'all so much for inviting me to y'all home. I have the utmost respect for you guys. So thank y'all so much for that.
Yeah, cutie, go ahead. Go
I
ahead. Go ahead, love. It's all you.
okay.
It's all you. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Okay, thank you, sis. Y'all, I can't particularly tell y'all exactly what kind of why Liv came for me, how she came for me, but I will tell y'all the beginning of why me and Liv are beefing right now. All right, so a lot of y'all may not know me. Hi, my name is Qutie. A lot of people know me as Qutie Squad, but you know, however you, whatever it is. My name Qutie is for the squad is basically my team, my subscribers. I call them family. They're my sisters. They're the squad, and I'm Qutie. So when we're joined, the name is joined together. We are Qutie Squad. So that's where that comes from. I originally started on a panel. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know Zolo Bands. At the time, it was the Bake Show. It ended up being, it went from the Bake Show to the Zolo Band Show. The show was doing really good. And then I decided to branch out and kind of focus more on my own path. As you guys know, we are still, me and Zolo, we still talk on a regular, literally nearly every day. We talk all the time. So we still interact with each other. You may sometimes still see me on the panel, but I basically, I just kind of do my own thing and kind of branch out and, you know, kind of let my talents just, you know, win over my crowd or whatever. So that's basically where I started from. You know, on that panel, I got a lot of static from being on that panel just by being, it was a lot being the first female on that panel. And just, you know, I had to kind of earn my keep and just, you know, kind of make my way around YouTube basically from the ground up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Solo introduced me to everyone and I kind of blew up fast from there, you guys. Um, Now how the beef started with me and Liv is way back when. I think it was like I want to say about a month ago. And she ended up making comments about me being on Zolo's D and just making comments about a lot of people over there, which I don't even understand why she would even make comments about Donna, because Donna's a sweet woman. Donna doesn't never even, you know, mention
Oh,
Liv. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard that. I never even heard the comments she made about Donna or you. That's why I was confused. Like, what
Yeah.
is going on with you two? And I've never.
So she would always call Donna like his sugar mama and things like that. And she had did a live actually that I was actually looking at, and she was saying, yeah, his coworker, she's all on his D. And this was around the time when Zolo and I were still beefing with a lot of people. Well, I'm not gonna say me, but I know it's a lot of people that was beefing with Zolo, and I just so happened to be on the panel. So it was a lot of stuff going on with that. This was kind of like when the beef was starting, and she was kind of jumping on the bandwagon. Cause of course we know she's starving out here for content. So
Oh
she
yeah.
basically was trying to jump on the bandwagon for that and lied and said that the bake show was her idea, just all types of stuff. So anyway, the beef started actually there, but I did not say anything about it simply because, for one, I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm the type of person, I just don't, it was a lot going on then. And I was like, you know what? I can't even, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry, Taylor. Hold on. Let me
You're
make my
fine, baby.
background clear. So basically, I'm sorry, my man's taking our son in the living room so he can
You're
play in his
fine.
playpen. Bye, baby. Okay, you guys. So, at the time I was going through a lot of stuff and I was like, look, I'm not about to beef, because a lot of people who don't know me, a lot of people know that I was not about that. Even when it was a lot of stuff going on with Zolo, I kind of tried to minimize the beef that they all had, kind of tried to get the show back together. But of course, people wasn't having it. And that's fine, because at the end of the day, everybody is entitled to their opinion. Um, so, you know, that beef was going on. I was like, F it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm trying to hold my tongue because I could, you know, I want to cuss on your platform, but I was like, F it. I was like, you know, I'm done with her. So she proceeded to make little comments. She made little comments about Donna. She made little comments about me, and I didn't say that. But recently when she did them lives, I said, okay, B, now you pushing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really pushing it with me, because you're throwing shade at me. Okay. Because me, y'all already know I do reactions on different people. I mainly do reactions on Liv. A lot of people do that because, let's be honest, people love a good train wreck. We
Oh
love a good
yeah.
slate. We love a good, you know. So I usually did my reactions on her. I feel like the fact that I'm affiliated with Zolo, she took it more personal. right?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people that actually were dragging her worse than me. Like it's literally people that would literally drag her to the field. And
And that's
so
exactly
fast
what
forward,
I was thinking. Like,
yeah,
I haven't really, I mean, I don't know if that was her that caught into the last slide, but yeah, I noticed like it's mainly you and Fran.
yeah.
Now that she has all this, so yeah, I was just, I'm confused, and now I put it together. It's because you do have contact with Zolo, so
Yes, sis, yeah. And it's just she feels like, see, the thing is what's making her more mad. Notice that she was thinking that, okay, let me say it like this, because I it's a lot of people that I'm affiliated with that they know her. But she's thinking that it's just Zolo giving me information. That's what she's thinking. But people, I'm not saying all, okay, but people that she associated with, I actually speak to privately. So no one knows unless these people just come on platform. Hey, Cutie Squad. Like, for example, nobody knew, like me and Uriah, we don't talk daily, right?
yeah,
We don't talk even every other day, but we've talked on several occasions. Like they're like, hey, you're very talented. You're doing your thing. And, of course, I'm not on the level of Ming and Uriah at this point. They've been on here longer. They
yeah,
they doing their thing. I've only been here 2 months and I just got monetized after being on here for 2 months, so I'm still kind of fresh and new. But it's
yeah,
like a lot of people seen me for who I was, the real me, because a lot of people know my history on YouTube and they know I have a conscience. I'm a good person, like, but a lot of these people that I associate with privately, they like to come to my platform and show me love. And when they come to my platform showing me love, then I'm like, okay, then it's okay for me to let people know that we associate, because I don't reveal all of my sources. Of course, and Taylor, as a creator, you know that as well. We just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But these individuals that I talk with, they trust me and want their story told. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
They want things to be brought out correctly, right?
yeah,
And they want it to be done by somebody that they trust. Um,
right,
and as I said before, as we all know, there's also a time and a place for everything. When you're going through certain things, you can't necessarily say, okay, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. If you're in and out of court and you're going through certain things, like I said, if you're going through proceedings, it's a certain time and place for everything. The best way for a good drag is when everything is done and handled with court proceedings, right? So
exactly.
we always want to respect what people are going through. But I'm gonna be real with y'all, I do have a conscience, so I most definitely don't like the exposing. But it's like when somebody comes for me and they're like, oh, you need to pipe down and this and that, then it's like, no, bitch, nah, I'm coming for your head, because I try to keep it cute and I've been sitting on this tea for the longest, right? It's like, and it's like I tried to kind of steer away from it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like how she came about it and went live, that shit pissed me off. So I was like, nah, you tripping. It's time for me to go ham on you.
But she asks for it though. Like, if you don't want people speaking on certain things, like, why do you come on here? Like, even just like with the lip filler thing yesterday, like, I'm sure she probably could have got away with just saying like, no, I didn't get them. Like, just something as simple as that. But why would you come on here knowing that people are already accusing you of not being pregnant and faking and lying, and knowing that obviously people are going to go look up on Google and say, oh, well, can you get your lips done while pregnant? And people are going to drag you for that. Like, and she knows that people will pick apart and drag her for, but she feeds it by coming on here and telling it all. Like, stuff that we
Yes,
don't even need to know about, that we don't even care about,
right.
and then get mad. Um, and like I said, I think with her, with you, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, she probably knows that if she were to call Zolo or send a text or whatever, I mean, whatever she were to do with Zolo, she probably knows that it's Zolo probably send it right back to you, and she knows that she could potentially be exposed for that too. So she knows that as much as she probably wants to, which I don't know why. I mean, unless she truly is pregnant by the man, I don't know why she's so concerned about Zolo. I really,
And Taylor, she is actually wrong. Zolo most definitely doesn't tell me everything, and I'm gonna tell you why he doesn't tell me everything. I'm gonna prove it to you. Zolo sits on a lot of tea. It's a lot of stuff that Zolo has that I've seen, and it's a lot of stuff that he's told me about that I haven't seen that he has. And from what I've seen that he has not putting out is crazy. That's number one. Number two, she feels like Zolo's telling me everything. She's getting mad at Zolo, taking her anger out on Zolo, but it's not just Zolo telling me things, right? But this is the thing that is so shocking to me, is that she is on my neck now because the things that I'm saying, she is finally realizing that it has to be coming from another source, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm saying that even Zolo didn't know, right? But
Right.
as far as like with the video, now Zolo, before Zolo put those text messages in that video with her calling him, I don't know if y'all remember when Zolo put that video out where she was calling him and stuff, because she actually said he's been, that bum just called me. She was being messy on the live one day and she was talking hella shit. Now, like I told Zoe is like a brother to me. And I told Zoe, I say, Zoe, a lot of the time he's his own way. And I respect Zoe the way he is. Everybody have their own personality. And like I tell Zoe, I'm like, Zoe, well, maybe, maybe not say bitch so much. Maybe, maybe if it's me and Fifi, not saying it's right for women to come at each other like that, but when it's amongst women, okay, we women. So, and Zolo understands that. Zolo tries to contain himself, but he knows a lot of the bitterness that she's done to him behind the scenes and the things that she's trying to, like with Liv, she try to paint everybody as a bum. And that's what she's trying to, she does that with everybody she affiliates with. These are the bombs, I'm the queen. They're beneath me, I'm above them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, why are you not telling people the facts? Why are you, even with the situation with Ming and Chrissy? I know everything that happened on that trip. And I know for facts that she lied on Ming and she lied on Chrissy. Because when the beef first started, I was like, why are they so shocked? So I asked the source, I was like, hey, well, this is going on and such was shocked. Well, what's going on? Okay, so this is what happened, right? So when she sat up there and tried to lie, because mind you, she took her ass back from the Texas trip and she started shit immediately, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember
When you
that.
have, yeah, when you have something to hide, you gonna throw a narrative out there because you went out there first and said it, right? People gonna believe you, because when the person comes behind you after they're shocked, like, what the fuck? Why are you coming up here like this? When that person coming behind you and they know that you're lying, right? They're gonna be like, bro, what's up? But by that time, it's, it's already done. Mm-hmm. But what I want to know from her is, why is it that you have so much to say, like you're on a high horse, as if you can't get kicked down from there? But you were in Texas with a guy you just met in the car with him. But and Gerard was at home. You were married to Gerard still.
Yeah.
So was it that you just didn't want them to tell Gerard, so you wanted to sit up here and lie on Ming? You wanted to sit up here and lie on Chrissy and say these things to, okay, so they did this and all you did was coke and you didn't do anything with no man. You just was innocent. You just snorted a little piece of coke and that's that. Because allegedly, that's what she said she did. She said hey, Chocolate Boom, hey, everybody. She said that she snorted it. That's her words. Yeah. She said that.
Yeah.
So she made it seem like, yeah, I sure did. I sure did. But guess what? You didn't tell them everything you did. Now, did you? But see, that's the problem. When you sitting up here talking shit and you coming for people, watch who you coming for. Because the whole time she's sitting up here thinking I'm just talking to Zolo. It's stuff that Zolo still have on her. It's stuff that I know about her that, of course, I'm not going to tell, because she ain't worth jail time. I'm not telling you.
Why is he sparing her? Can I ask you that? Like, why?
Okay. Number one, remember when she lied? I'm going to give you one example so people can kind of understand it. You remember when she said in the courthouse, when Niecy revealed that she said that Zolo was a coworker?
Yes.
What way can you prove that a man that you slept with is not a coworker? If that man wanted to prove that he's not your coworker and that y'all had relations, how can he prove that?
Right.
Yeah. He can prove that by, hey, this is her, this is me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to put that out about nobody. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not gonna put that out about nobody. That's something that's I'm the type of person I'm not good with exposing. I don't like the exposing, but if you coming at me, I'm gonna come at you. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's
Right.
like certain things that you can provide tea on, but it's certain things that you just can't provide that tea on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if she's saying that Zolo's a coworker and Zolo knows and he can produce this like, hey judge, does this look like we're coworkers? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know you can't put that type of stuff out on, you know what I'm saying, social
Yeah.
media. You know what I mean? So a lot of the tea is actually stuff that you literally just cannot put on social media. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's the
I
thing.
just
I'm sorry, sis. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I just think she's been spared too much. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just think even Gerard, like, because you know when Gerard did that live, when he basically exposed her, like he even said that he had a lot more on her that he wasn't even saying, and it's like he
Oh
already
yeah,
has said a mouthful about her. So damn, what else has the
yeah,
bitch done? I
and it's
mean,
like
yeah, go ahead.
he has to play his cards right because you know I'm trying to say without saying it. You know, judges are people too. It's easy for a judge and a lawyer and everybody to get on YouTube and say, hey, I mean, if Gerard's out here doing the same thing that she's doing, why they have these proceedings going on, then they're going to be like, wait a minute. You said she did this where she exposed your partially nude pictures, but you're doing this or you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Nisha was like, oh, wait, if you keep on lying, we gonna expose you because Nisha getting fed up. Make no mistakes about it. I can promise y'all that she's getting fed up, but it's a certain way to handle stuff. When you're going through divorce proceedings, when you're going through really tough custody
Yeah, yeah,
things and
I
hearings with
totally agree with
children,
that. Yeah.
the other party most definitely can drag you and make you look like a bad person,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And Lil has dragged Gerard to the filth, even when she sat up there and lied and said he assaulted her so many times. But he assaulted you in front of two police officers and he was parked right there for a reason. But you made it seem like he just wanted you and he was just being dirty. But you didn't tell everybody about you calling him all types of bees and this and that. And you know, so she doesn't tell the whole story. But mind you, me personally, I wasn't saying anything about it because at the time I'm like, okay, I'm done. I ain't even tripping on her. She done ran her mouth about me ever. You know what I'm saying? But when she came back coming for me on those two lives, she told me, I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed. Girl, you did two lives in one day. You know I got shit on you. You know I got shit on you. You already know. It ain't even everybody that knows me. You already know me and Uriah went over there to my platform and showed me love. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you, by no means am I saying me and Uriah are telling me anything because they're not. Me and Uriah are not telling me anything. Chrissy's not telling me anything. I'm talking to a source that knows what they're talking about, and it's several sources. So I'm not saying Ming and Uriah. I'm not saying they're, you know, but it's a Liv got to understand one thing about her. If she's on here telling YouTube stuff, if you're going to be beefing with people and talking shit about them, don't be telling them everything and beef with them and y'all done and they still know your secrets. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's stupid. Then for her to come at Misha, she didn't even know I was coming at Misha. Misha never even did nothing to Liv. When Misha came on my channel to show my channel love that night, Liv got mad, and later that night she was up there talking about trash friends and this and that. You've never said anything about trash friends. You've always talked about men. So men. So it's like when Misha comes and shows my page love and she's not doing anything to you or not even focused on you, you're talking about trash friends all of a sudden. And then you do it the night of the same live. Like, you see, it's stuff like that that is so petty because Misha could have been like, well, be this, be that, be that. Let me tell y'all something. Misha is sitting on tea. Misha has told me some things, and I'm
Oh,
not
I
going to
know.
repeat it.
I know Misha is. I definitely know
Yeah.
Misha's sitting on
Oh,
some.
yeah. But Misha's the type of person like, you know what? No, I got a business.
But see,
I'm doing my thing.
and that's the problem. Everybody spares this girl. Like she has no like because I take it as like her coming on here talking about taking legal action against reactors, and it's
Yeah.
just like you don't even do that for your kids, sis. So we know you're not. We know that's just to scare people out to stop talking about her,
Right.
and to drop all that. Um, but why? But why do people keep sparing her so much? Like she has no money even for a lead. Like, so what I mean, I know but why wouldn't Misha, I even Brand, like, I know my last time I was asking people, like, even to contact Brandon, because you've seen Brandon's back on social
Oh
media
yeah.
again. And I
Uh-huh.
was even like, well, let me maybe contact Brandon and see if he wants to, spill that tea that he said that he had a lot on her, and
Yeah.
he even spared her. So it's just like, why do people keep holding back for this girl? And I don't understand. I mean,
Yeah.
like, God darn, how deep is it over there? Like, what is really going on to where people just don't want to? I don't know.
I
Mm,
just feel like at the right time, the right people will reveal what they need to reveal, if that makes sense. The people that have the right to reveal and tell their story. You know what I'm saying? I can easily come up here and say, "Hey, Misha went through this, Misha went through that," but I can't tell her story in depth to where she would tell that. I think with Misha, she's just done with it, and she's to the point to where she's like, "I don't give a f about her.
yeah,
I know what it is. I know what she is. I know what she did. I'm not gonna lie. I do have everything that Misha told me. But I just want to do it as like I'm the type of person that if these individuals trust me, and I also have a friendship with these individuals, so it's to me friendship is more than just the tea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if a person
yeah,
is not comfortable with me saying certain things, then I won't
yeah.
reveal it. I just won't do it. Yeah. I mean, it's some
Um,
stuff like I said. I told her, I said, if you can, I told her you can stay on your side. I'm gonna stay on my side. I had a little celebration for her. I said, now if you stop, I'm gonna stop. If you keep going, I'm gonna keep on going ham on you. I'm gonna keep doing my reactions off dumb because whatever she puts out, I'm gonna react to it because, like I said, that's what I'm gonna do. It's just period. Nobody gonna stop that. But it's like I'm if you keep on going ham, I'm gonna go ham. You feel me? Like just leave me alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, you came for me, and you're taking my content and what I put out more personal because of who I'm affiliated with, as far as with Zolo and everybody else. And you're seeing me conversating with a lot of people that you don't like. So you're bringing anger towards me, and that's not how that goes. Because at the end of the day, if I'm commenting or doing commentary or whatever on what you're putting out, and I'm doing it in a tasteful way. Well, I was doing it in a tasteful way because, like I said, at that point in time when she kept coming for me, I'm like, nah, because see, you coming at me stupid and sideways. So now it's time for me to come at you sideways. You know what I'm saying?
right. I but you know what though, sis, I really think, like, somebody's gonna have to come to the plate first and really spill some, really do some exposing on this girl, because I really think that the sparing that keeps being done for this girl is just fueling her even more to feel like
Right.
she has some type of, like she's over top of people and people are below her,
Right.
like people are scared of her, or or whatever. I think she's coming on here trying to scare the reactors into not speaking on her with this legal action. But I really do think, like I said, at some point I think somebody's really gonna have to really, like, really spill some really big time tea on her for her to really get it, that, and you
Yeah.
remember, y'all remember when
Mhm.
Nisi came on here, and she said, every time you come on here and talk about my brother, I'm gonna spill some tea on you too.
Right.
And I don't know what happened with that. Nisi
And
hasn't been
it's like
on. And
if you really think about it, if you really like sit down and just really marinate on the thought, who really gives a damn about what's going on over there? You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
know.
Because at the end of the day, girl, like we reactors, we gonna do all the things for to
Oh
to
yeah,
put out our content. But it's like when we close our laptops, who really care about her?
yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
know.
saying? It's
That's and
like
that's
this.
what
We
I say
don't
too.
care
Like,
about you.
she really thinks that people are, like, taking time out of their day and, like, stressing
Yes,
hard about
yes,
her.
right,
And as much as she says that she does it for entertainment, this is entertainment for us too.
right,
Like, we do the same thing. We come on here, talk about it, get everybody riled up, and then we close the laptop, the phone, and then it's done, and make our
yeah,
money and be done with it. you know
yeah,
um I just think at this point she's been made to be or feel more important than she really is.
right,
I
yeah,
don't She's not that important.
Mm-hmm.
I say it all the time. I mean, there's tons of YouTubers that have reactors on here that, talk. I mean, talk even more about,
Yeah.
whoever all day. Why she thinks she's different or can't be talked about, or um and I just say, you know what, if you're so pressed on not being talked about, switch up the content, switch up the narrative of your channel.
Right.
Like, just make it just strictly positive. You come on here and you say uh that you're not going to tell about your man, you're not going to tell about, like, and I'm even sitting here thinking, like, sis, you're about big as hell. You're not showing. You're probably not even going to be showing till 8-9 months. Why would you
Mm-hmm.
even come on here and tell people anyway that you're pregnant?
Right.
Like, why? And that's the thing. She feeds people, and when people come back at her, it's like, you're coming at me.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
bitch, who are you? You're a nobody.
Exactly.
And I really think
Exactly.
that, it might have to really take, because at this point, I mean, the reactors have her just feeling way more special. I mean, that she really
Yes.
is. And
Because I have so many people that are in my comments. If y'all don't believe me, go look at my lives on the regular Cutie Squad. I have so many people that say to me on a regular basis, like, I'm glad that I can come over here and watch you because I cannot watch her. The
yeah,
inner being a reactor, you can't just talk. Let me tell you something. These days on YouTube streets, you can't just talk about Liv what we're just talking about it. Say, like, if we didn't put our own spin to it as far as like our content, how we talk, that's our own spin. How we deliver that information. How do
right,
you deliver the facts? That is what is going to draw your crowd. Because when you have facts in front of you, you got to have a way to deliver it, right?
right.
So it's like, what she's failing to realize is, which in reality, I'm thinking she's probably thinking she's tricking people into thinking this, but what she fails to realize is we are making her relevant, because at the end of the day, if none of us reacted on you, nobody would care.
No,
And as I said, Ming and Chrissy worked for their subs and their views by their own two hands from ground up. They did not buy any
right.
subs, they didn't buy any views. They did it from their own, and their views and their subs and their success shows that. But when you're buying views and you're buying subs, you're gonna stay in the same place. You're gonna stay in a apartment. You're gonna not elevate. You're gonna be in the same place that you've been. She's not concerned with elevating. Liv should be right up there with Ming and Chrissy. Okay, she should be having businesses. She should be having, she should her little canola oil in her little Dollar Tree lashes. They should be further than what she is now. But it's like, when you're the type of person like her that's like, I don't give a F who didn't get their lashes. I know y'all remember that when it was like 4 people that said they never got their lashes. They
I
have been
remember
waiting
that.
for 3
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah, they had been waiting for 3 weeks, and um, nobody received their stuff, and these individuals had already paid for their stuff, right? So it's like, she's like, F them, I don't owe them an apology and this and that. Yes, you do, because they're supporting you. See how she felt like that? That's how she feels about her supporters in real life, because people that don't like her don't buy her products. So the people that sat up there and bought that from her were actually her supporters. And I actually had another supporter. She said that she had bought something, and she said she still hasn't got it to this day. And this was like months ago. So it's like, you're trying to be a businesswoman and you're trying to do this and that. But in order to keep up everything, where you got to continue to pay for your views, you got to continue to pay for your subscribers, your revenue has to catch up, right? Because if you are knocking on 1K subs and you only got 20 something views here, 8K views here, something is not adding up, right? You can go on my page. I've been here too much. I got a 6K video. I got a 4K video, some 2K, some 1Ks. But my subs are almost to 2K, right? So it's
Right.
like, that's adding up. The math is mathing with that. But when you got so much amount of subs and you got this
Exactly.
amount, right? So,
Hey,
and
Lily.
that's
Hey,
fact.
love.
And that's facts. That's something that was revealed to me that she's doing, paying for subs. But my thing as well is, it's just a lot of stuff that I just don't like, the high horse that she's on. And like I said, when she came for me for that third time, I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to kick you off your high horse. You feel me? Because I'm not with that. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, Okay, let's do this. Okay, no, I'm gonna let you drag me for a day or two. But if you keep coming with bullshit and you doing 2 lives a day, yeah, it's about time for me to sit up there and say something to you.
And you know what though? She talks her mess, but since all this pregnancy, people are starting to pick up on more and more things of her not really
Yeah.
being pregnant. I mean, sis be having the same amount of views in her lives anymore that we do in ours.
Right.
And like with 100, I heard she's at 93. I don't know what, 'cause she hasn't had her subscriber count on for a while. I can't remember the
Yeah.
last time she showed her subscribers, but um I just, she really thinks she's above people.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't I don't know what has her thinking that. I don't know, cuz I mean, even her channel, I mean, for being on YouTube for what has it been, what, since 2007? I don't know exactly the year, but for being on YouTube as long as she has, you should have a lot more established, a
Oh
lot
yeah.
more,
Yeah.
I mean, even people like, even us reactors. I mean, I haven't did the merch, I haven't did all the expanding yet, but even the
Right.
reactors, some of the reactors have, their own stuff that they're selling, and their merch and all that. So,
Right.
she's not
And
really
she wants
doing.
to go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
She wants to come, like she made a comment at me. More people know me than they know you. This, that, or third. But see, there's a difference. You've been on here for 30 years and nobody likes you. I'm just getting on here, scratching the surface, and I'm moving up to where I'm elevating. It's a lot of people that I'm actually catching up to that's been on here a year or longer. So it's like for you to try to come at me like that, like you are literally working and doing your business when you know you're purchasing what you're purchasing, we're not gonna go there. So yeah, it's like, why are you even sitting up here trying to brag and boast when you know I know what it is? Like, no, we're not gonna do that.
Right. I, honestly, and that's the thing, like, just like Jazzy, her, I mean, I use Jazzy, but because she's, Chrissy, I don't really put Chrissy and Ming in, because they're doing their own thing, and it's really Jazzy and
Yeah,
Liv out of the three mommies. But um this is mainly their main income. Like, they
yeah,
forget that, they pay bills and put food in their kids' mouth off of this YouTube check. Reactors have their own other hustles, their own other 9 to 5 jobs, that they don't need this. They don't
yeah,
they don't they don't need this. um
yeah,
and she comes on here, and her attitude with the even with her supporters, I mean, I don't even know how she has even anybody in her chats. The way that
yeah,
she scams people out of memberships, scams people out of just not sending whatever people are ordering. I don't even know how she still has people, but you would think that she would be going a lot harder to what's the right word for me to say, uh she will be
as hard
going a
as she
lot
went on that GoFundMe. Yeah,
she will be going a lot harder to, I don't even know how to say it. She will be just going a lot harder to prove to people and be more genuine, and not bring all the mess and the drama. I mean, at the end of the day, uh for reactors, I think that works more for reactors with the drama on the channel constantly. I mean, for somebody that has 3 young kids, and people, well, not people, but when Gerard was there, that it was a family channel. It
right.
wasn't how it is now, with her just coming on here, bringing the different men, just solely
Yes.
based off of drama. Um, sis acts like she just has it. She has $1 million checks coming in. She don't need nobody.
Mhm.
She don't care about nobody. That's on her. But I know that if I was feeding my kids off of the YouTube check, if I was keeping lights on and everything else in my house, I would be coming on this thing with a whole different energy, and doing people a lot differently than what she's doing. So,
Yeah,
if she doesn't care, then we sure as hell don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, those aren't our kids. We don't, so
yeah,
I truly think though that somebody really needs to air something out about her, to really humble
yeah.
her. She's not
And it's
humbled
like
at all.
with the GoFundMe, when she set up there, first of all, she never even told everybody that she actually got a lot of money back from the GoFundMe, because at one point I'm guessing she might have canceled it, and they was like, no, Liv, because I think somebody did something stupid with it. And she was like, people like, no, Liv, just do it through Cash App. She received, at that time she was dating Zolo. She received a lot of money back from that scam. She received a lot of money back from that. The next, like, a few days, like, I don't remember if it was 1 day, 2 days, I don't quite remember, but it's like, when she actually came back with nails. I call them the get you yaya nails. But she came back with her nails done. She had money in the nails. She ain't
I
never had
remember
that
that.
before.
Yeah, right around her
Yeah.
birthday.
She was dating Zolo at the time. So let's get to it. Now, she took that money, she got her hair done, she got her nails done. They went on a little vacation trip or whatever it was.
Right. Yeah.
And that money was spent on all that. She actually was saying, oh, my man bought me this. No, you spent all that money, because, mind you, she already knew that Gerard was coming to get those kids. You had a court order there that you claim you never read, but you read. Gerard's lawyer told you that Gerard was going to come there and get those kids. So you knew all along that he was coming there to get his kids. You knew that. There's no way that she didn't know that. She knew. And when she did what she did, she needed some money, I'm assuming, or either you needed money or you scammed. I mean, both. But it's like, you knew what was going on. So even when she got on there and said that they were kidnapped, she knew when she told that story that was not the truth. She been knew Gerard was coming.
Do
The
you
whole
now? Let me ask you this real quick, because I don't know. Now, and even anybody in the chat, did anybody that did donate to that GoFundMe, did they get the money back? Because I was confused. Was the GoFundMe closed or was it deleted?
something happened with it. I'm gonna have to ask Zolo. Something had happened with it. And I think she had to take it down or something. And people was like, Liv, will just get it through Cash App. So I don't remember exactly what he had said with that, because he told me this a minute ago. But I'm gonna have to get back with him and ask him, or you whatever, if you wanted to have him contact him or whatever. But something happened, and then they would send it to her via Cash App. So she got that money immediately. And if y'all remember, she never gets money in her nails. Baby, she was bragging and boasting. It's like, give me y'all money, and I'm gonna take y'all money and cut it up and put it in some get you yaya nails, and I'm gonna give me some Gucci shades, and I'm gonna take my man out on y'all dime, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and even the I mean, every the weight loss challenge, where people had cash apped her all that money. And it
Yeah.
just it just seems like too, when Zola was there, like she was, because I know I have my own opinion about Zola. I don't
Right.
um
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
know
I
you
got you.
talked to him and you whatever, but I have my own opinions on him. But it just
Yeah.
seems though, like when Zola was there, she was running like a lot of, like, the whole thing with the GoFundMe. Then she did the Cash App thing with the weight loss
Yeah.
challenge. She was going hard over there to to
Yeah. And
to be
she's
trying to take
done.
Zolo out and get those tattoos
Right.
and do all that.
Yeah, and she was doing a lot, because she actually, that's not, like, y'all, if we really just look into it, like, the story is so deep with her and the stuff that she does, and she's very sneaky. That's like, it's a lot of scams that she has done, to where she's gotten a lot of money out of these individuals. I mean, y'all already know that, Carol, and like I said, Anne Marie. Anne Marie asked her, hey, can you promote my channel? I have a channel. She tells Anne Marie to inbox her. But you have another woman that has a bigger business that's about her money, but you basically freely exposed her business. But I mean, why not promote Anne Marie when she's been a member, in members, watching basically nothing that you posted, and she just, you just tell her to message you so that she can pay you, when she's paying your members for free? She's already supporting you. So why not you just sit up there and be like, yeah, let me go ahead and shout you out. You mean to tell me she has to pay for your membership for free? You're not putting anything in members. You keep lying and making excuses as to why you're not putting content in your members. But then it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, put her on. You know what I'm saying? And she's been a member for a while and live even in her other life. She's like, well, I'm scared to put stuff because, people steal my content. That's why I can't put stuff. She was like, but if you guys can still support, I don't know if I'm going to put content in there, my members, but if you guys can still support me and, so basically, you saying, okay, support my dust that I'm leaving in my members only, so I don't know.
Yeah, people talk about that Carol, but that Anne Marie is even worse than her, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
you could tell she believes any and everything that what comes out of that girl's mouth that Liv. But
Right.
I even had heard a rumor that around the time when Zolo had left, that Liv had made up some fake story about she was getting an abortion from Zolo, and that Carol had even sent her money for that. I mean,
Well, the thing with Zolo is that I know that he did tell me everything that had happened, and he showed me like a conversation that they had. And basically Liv was this pregnancy skit is actually late. It was supposed to be way back when she was with Zolo, because Zolo said that he wasn't really for the skit. He was like, well, how are you going to tell them that, there's no baby? She was like, we're just going to say the baby died. And it was on, I forgot which show we was talking about this on. Y'all gonna have to go back and look. I'm gonna have to ask Zoe. But we talked about this on one of his shows way back when, but she actually was trying to make this skit way back when, and she was telling him we could just tell him the baby passed away and stuff. And Zola was like, no, I'm not with that. He was like, now I'll do something else. But he was like, because Liv the type of person, when you tell her no, she done with you. Like, she don't want to fuck with you. She get out. That's how she is.
yeah,
So it's like, he when he didn't go with it, that's she had to have some type of content. So that's when that stuff came out about the gay dude. But I don't remember seeing this other live, but from what I've heard, people were saying that it was another gay guy saying she was lying, saying that she was trying to get him to say stuff or whatever. I don't remember whose panel it was on. I know it was on one of those panels. I didn't get to see it. I know the dude was dancing, but Liv and the dude got into it. See, it's a lot of people saying stuff about Liv because she do like sneaky shit. It's no way, like, I know now, because when I used to watch her and she was actually entertaining when they were the Webs, I realized that it wasn't exactly Liv that I was actually liking. It was Gerard, because once Gerard wasn't on there anymore, it wasn't even entertaining. That's number one. But it's like I had to unsubscribe because when they was living with the Webs, it was very entertaining and it was good content, right? But she was more humble then. And it's
right.
like when he started leaving and she started getting on the high horse, like in her mind, she's Britney Spears. She thinks she's Britney Spears. So that's just it. I call her Yeasty Spears. But it's like, she literally just feel like she's above everybody. And if you don't do what she says or what she wants, she's gonna try to ruin you. But like I told her, it's no more of that, because at the end of the day, you can't come at everybody like that. You get what I'm saying? So
You're right,
I
and
don't know.
especially these people who have stuff on her, like even the whole like Misha thing. Like, see, if I was Misha, when she had up and stole that purse from Misha, I'd have
Right,
spilled it all right then and there. Um,
right,
the stuff that she does to people, and at that, these are the main people who have all the dirt on her.
right.
I don't, but yet again, I go back to saying people spare her, so it has her like with this cocky ass attitude. Like, okay, well, I
Yeah,
say what I want out of my mouth. Ain't nobody gonna check me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like the
Cutie,
things
you're
that
better than me, love. Cause guess what? If I had all them sources and I'd have been all spilling it, and she could just do what
yeah.
she wants. Cause and then she's coming
It's
on
like,
live and yeah, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. It's like it's like a lot of stuff that could be put out. It's stuff that I'm just not willing to put out. Like example, like I said, when she said, for prime example, it's like when she was like, "Yo, Zolo's a coworker." What's one way you can prove that she's lying and he's not a coworker? You got to provide that proof. That type of proof is stuff that I wouldn't put on social media because, like I said, we love a good drag, but who's willing to go to jail behind a drag? Not me.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
Really,
So
really.
it's like, It's like, some
Especially
stuff.
over her.
All right now, all right. So when she set up there and she did them lives and she came from me, I'm like, all right, bitch. Now I'm about to spill a little beans on you because see you playing with me. But like I said before, she set up there and she ran on here after that Texas trip and said what she said. But you didn't sit up there and telling people you was in the car with that man and you didn't even know that man. You could have got kidnapped or anything. And also at the end of the day, it's like
Are we talking about Maurice, who she was in the car with?
no, 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 no. She said she was in. I'm pretty sure she said, "Oh, Maurice, this and that." But honey, she slept with someone that she did not know. And she's talking about Nisha sleeping with Gerard, and Gerard's married. Nisha's not the only one sleeping with a married man. She slept with the married man before too.
Uh, well,
Because
yeah,
that girl that was, I don't know who that girl was. They said it was Niecy's Instagram live. I thought that it was Niecy's YouTube live. But they said yeah, that's right, Lily. That's true. Like Lily said, some things don't need to be brought to YouTube. Yeah, and I
right.
have a conscience because I don't want to do something and reveal something that if I say something about her, I wouldn't. If I'm gonna put out something, it's gonna be like, okay, if somebody did this to me, I wouldn't care about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put out the tea, but it's some stuff just not even just worth it. But it's like I said before, she was down there because the girl was talking about her cousin or something that had a woman and Liv was trying to talk to him. He wasn't feeling her. But the thing is, from what a source told me that actually knows Olivia, that same guy that girl was talking about, that was her cousin or brother, whatever, that same guy has a friend that's like his friend or associate. They were knowing each other for a long time. Liv slept with that man knowing that man was married and he had a wife, and him and that wife are still together to this day. So even before it was a situation with Gerard, before she even found out about Antonisha, you had already slept with several people that were married. That's not the first
Right.
person you slept with that's married. So it's like you up here trying to talk about Antonisha, but you done what she done, but you've done it worse. So it's like,
I mean,
I don't know.
men with wives, girlfriends. I mean, she knew that Brandon had a woman the whole entire time,
Yeah.
and
And she tried to play it off like she didn't know, but she knew.
yeah, she knew. I mean, you're not. I mean, unless you're just that damn dumb. I mean, girl, a female knows. When a man's dealing with a whole nother. You know. I mean, even brought the girl to their apartment, so she knew.
Right.
And I feel like she's gonna get her karma, if not she's not already, just not having no luck with men. Like, you go around and you sleep with people's husbands, and I mean, you get that right back. You
Yeah.
never just have 100% happiness the rest of your life. I don't
Right.
believe that. And
And
that's
it's
that.
like
Go
she was
ahead.
so comfortable being in that girl's house. Like, look how comfortable she was being in that girl's house, knowing that she was with Brandon, whatever her and Brandon, that girl and Brandon shared. You were comfortable being in that environment. You were okay with it. It was fine. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, Gerard and I already said, like I always say, Stella with the boots, what are you doing, baby? Come get your child and just humbly talk. Like, something have to be done. There needs to be like an intervention because you're letting your child just. I mean, I know she's an adult and you can only tell her so much. I mean, she's very bullheaded. All right, we all know that. But it's like at the end of the day, she's ruining her own career because she thinks that she's harder than what she actually is when she's really not. If you did not have reactors reacting to you, nobody will watch Liv. Nobody would watch her. I'm just being honest because I got bored with her once Gerard left. I wasn't trying to watch that. That shit was boring to me.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it
wasn't. I wasn't.
is.
And she don't understand that. She think that just because she got these subs paying for her and make. Let me tell you something. It ain't a million subs. It's probably like 2 or 3 subs that fuck with her tough. You know what I'm saying? And they willing to spend that money on her because they
Right.
believe what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? She's very manipulative. And I learned that from behind the scenes sources. And I learned that from Solo. She's very manipulative. And she will try to make a person look like they're beneath her so that people won't hold them as credible or even care about them. But like I said before, when she came from me, I'm like, bitch, I don't know who you think I am, but you're not about to drag my name in the dirt after I worked on my 2 hands to get to where I am today. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. That's what I said. And like I told little Yeasty Spears, I told her, you can go toe to toe with me if you want to, but just make sure that's what, you know what I'm saying, you want to do. Because a lot of people, like I said before, people cannot watch her. A lot of people can't watch her, just like she did a clean with me. You did a clean with me. The only interesting video that she's recently done was those 2 lives that she did about me. And I know she was talking about other people, but I can't speak on them. I'm gonna just speak on me because the other people not here. But even the last 2 lives that she did, and she included shade that she threw at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only content that you have, and I provided that content for you. But you, even the video that she got a video called Can't Sleep, only 9.1K views. She got a cleaning video, 15K views. You know what I'm saying? But you got 100K subs, close to 100K subs. So why are you only getting 16K,
And you know what? Yeah, right. And
9K?
it's only gonna go down from here. You know,
Yeah,
I
it
don't think
is.
there's no, and that's another thing. Like, she's messed for a boss bitch, as she says, she's messed up her money more than anything. And
Right.
if she thinks she's gonna come back from this I mean, I know she'll still have her few supporters after this, but if people go back and support her after this, you know, after she does have to come out and just admit that this was all a lie and she's not pregnant, you know, people are dummies if they go back and support her. And honestly, you know, you can tell, you know, I see people in the comments saying, you know, Stella failed her, and uh you know, whatever, but I just think Liv is the type to where, like, nothing you say to her, nothing you do to her, she just doesn't listen and she doesn't care. I mean, even by her dropping out in high school, I know, me personally, I would never let my children drop out of no high school, especially if you're under my roof. But
Right.
I know that I think Stella at that point, even back then, had just gave up on her, had let her just, you know what, you do you, as long as, you know, you get your own, you get your own place, and you know, you do whatever. But I don't really think that I think that Stella gave up on her a long time ago. And even by Stella's demeanor towards her, like when Liv talks to her and she, you know, because Liv is ignorant to Stella. You could tell she,
Exactly.
and even Gerard came on here and said that Liv literally bullies Stella into
Hell
watching the
yeah.
kids when she doesn't want to, or she can't. Guilt trips Stella into watching the kids when she has stuff to do. I just think, my bad, y'all. I just think that there's no helping nothing her mom says. There's just, she's a lost cause. There's no helping
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
She's gonna continue to be her. And only the can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you. And it's like, too, she really feels like that this is gonna blow
Can y'all
over,
hear me?
but the fact that yeah, we can hear you now. I was kind of trying to continue while you, but the fact that she feels like this is gonna blow over, it's not, because you know, added Down syndrome
Cutie,
to it. I can hear you. Uh-oh. Y'all live and did some voodoo. See
y'all
her?
can hear me, but I don't think Cutie can hear me.
I can hear you.
She guilt trips her and Stella falls for it every time because for whatever reason Stella probably blames herself. Oh yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Cutie, you still there, love?
Yeah, I'm here. I can We can hear her,
Yeah,
but
I
she
can't
can't
hear
hear
Cutie.
Cutie.
Hold on. Um
Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna take over for her. So the thing is, she thinks that this is gonna blow over and everybody just gonna forget that she's pregnant. But this time she added too much to it. You added Down syndrome to it. You said the baby had heart problems. Can you hear us, Taylor?
yeah, I'm back. I can hear you now.
Yay! Um, she thinks that this is gonna blow over, but it's not. You've added the Down syndrome. You've added the heart problems that the baby has. People are not gonna let this go. This time you actually took it too far. And if you're really not pregnant, you got a lot of explaining to do. And it's like either you're gonna explain it and just end it now and come apologize, or once it's done, you your YouTube career could possibly be over. I don't wish that for nobody, but it's like when you do certain stuff, people get tired of that. And I thought Qutie was a cloud chaser at first, but I apologize. I like her, love her. Girl, let me tell you, it's a lot of people that came back and told me that. I don't know what it is. I guess you just have to, sometimes we got to get to know each other. Just like, I had to get to know people. People had to get to know me. And that's kind of how people just, got their chance to get to know me and accepted me for me. And that's how I ended up getting to where I am now. And I'm still just, um, I'm still trying my best. I'm still trying to create the content that I like to create, that I enjoy to create, but I always bring facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to have my relationship with my family, which aka my subscribers, and I don't want to build that on lies. I never want to lie to them. I always want to create that relationship with my subscribers so they can, kind of interact with me more and just be able to know who I truly am. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to build our bond off of lies. So I really despise when people make up stories or they try to do things for views. I don't like that shit. It really makes me mad. But hey, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. I totally agree. Cutie, yeah, you've always, since I've been watching, you've always, stayed true to who you are. Always, from what I see, been genuine. Stuck to what you believe in.
Thank you,
Uh,
sis.
yeah, and the drama is fun and all, but it does get tired. At a
Yes.
certain point. Not everybody
Yeah.
always wants to just
It does.
drama, drama, drama all the time. Some people actually like
Yes.
genuine,
And Taylor, it
positive
gets boring.
content. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta know how to switch it
After a
up.
while of time, I can't keep. Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
That's true. Yeah, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, and not everybody wants that all the time. You got to know how to switch it up. You can talk your shit, but you can come on here and be positive and just be, for Liv, I mean, I always say, just to wrap this all up, I always say with Liv, she's definitely taken advantage of this whole opportunity. I mean, there's a lot of mothers out there right now that are, struggling, trying to find, a decent job to take care of their kids, as single mothers that don't get
Yes.
child support,
Yes.
don't get all the extras.
True.
She has the opportunity to stay home with her kids and make
Yep.
good content, and build her YouTube channel, build, other businesses for herself, and she's tarnished it more than anything. And I don't, it's sad that you get the opportunity like that, and you just, you bring out more negativity than anything out of it. I say, give me that little 100K, that not little, but give me that 100K followers, and I don't understand. I- and it's gonna be sad too. She's been in the whole mojo of, this 4 years, not having to work, sitting home, talking her shit on her lazy
Yes.
ass all day, not having to do nothing. But when it really, all comes to an end for her, when she really sees what she's done to, her platform, and she has to go back out and get that 9 to 5, it's gonna hurt bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt. But thank you so much, Cutie, for coming on here, love. I've been trying
Thank
to
you,
trying to
sis.
get you on here since I've been since
Yeah.
I've been on here. I
Yes,
love your
girl.
content. I always watch. I'm always in your lives.
Thank you,
We'll
sis.
we'll definitely we'll definitely have you back on here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cause it's gonna be
Maybe
more.
we can do a little case, girl, like a little case, girl. I love me a little case now. I love doing like women cases and stuff. Sometimes, I love that. Maybe we can come. I just last time I did of. I think it was a woman that was dating a man that was married, and he ended up actually kind of having a, I don't know, I'm trying to say it in a way that's a good, he kind of in contributed to her demise, as far as, you know, because she was pregnant with his child, and he, I guess he just felt like, hey, I'm gonna get rid of you and I'm gonna get rid of the child. So yeah, so I do a lot of women cases as well, and I really need to start back doing it because it's a lot of stuff going on, girl. So we need to do something. We need to do a little tea and a case and stuff. So
Oh
it was,
yeah,
I
I
had a
see. I'm
good
all
time up
for it.
here. I had a good time up here, girl. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, love. I'll see you next live.
Yes,
I'll be in
girl.
there.
Yes, ma'am. No problem. No problem.
All right. Thank you so much, love. All right, y'all. That was Cutie Squad. Love her. I know everybody in the comment loves her. Her squad's over here. Uh, thank you so much, Cutie, for coming on here and talking with us and to me, love. I've been trying to get you on here. I'm so glad we ended up doing this. Um, y'all, it's just I know, you know, some people may say it's just so repetitive, but you know, to me it's just like I keep saying, I love a true crime. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. I love me that too. I love my little documentaries on, you know, cracking cases, the serial killers. I love all that. I love that. You guys are a good team up. Thank you guys. Yeah, go over there and subscribe to Cutie Squad. Y'all go ahead over there. She has a bunch of content, um getting into it, you know, getting straight into it, y'all. Don't forget, go over there and go ahead and follow Cutie Squad, y'all. Sexy. Y'all, I'm getting tongue tied. Go ahead and go over there and follow Cutie Squad, love. Y'all, she's live every day. She's always posting some new content. Um, and if y'all like getting into your shit, talking your shit, you know, just like you do over here, y'all will definitely love it over there too. I'm gonna go back because I missed most of live. Black and Bougie, I'm sorry, love. Um, my bad, y'all. I wasn't even into the comments most of the time, but yes, I do. Cutie Squad, she is such a genuine, sweet person. Like I said, I know if me and her were in real life, me and her would click. I love her. Like I said, you guys, don't forget to go over there and subscribe to Cutie Squad. She's always got, you know, the tea coming out, the exclusive tea over there, members, all that. Y'all go over there and show some love. Um, but yeah, you guys, you know, this whole live thing, it's turned into a big mess. You know, it really has. It's gotten to the point of her coming on here claiming to be pregnant with a special needs child, continuing to lie on Gerard, keeping the kids from Gerard, threatening reactors on taking legal act. I mean, it's gotten real messy over there. And you know, she continues to say that she don't want nobody speaking on her. She doesn't want thank you, V. Thank you, love. Thank you, Shay. Yeah, love content like that, especially to be. Oh yeah, Lisa. All this stuff that is going on in this world with women, you know, you gotta be on it. Um, always aware of your surroundings. Always, you know, always making sure you're aware of everything. I know I do. Always looking in the front, in the back, side to side. Always. Um, but yeah, y'all, it's gotten a mess. And I don't know when the mess will end. It just seems like Liv is not letting up. You know, she comes on here and she drops these bombs and she leaves for a day or two and she comes back. Me personally, I'm not scared or threatened by any of the threats of her, you know, saying she's taking legal action on reactors. I don't care about that. I'm gonna still come on here, and even if she does, I'll just switch up the content and we'll just go on to other people. Liv is not the only person out here that's, you know, has some trifling ass mess going on. Um, you know, we'll just talk about somebody else. You know, Liv is not the only person. Um, The stuff people speak about is stuff she puts on her channel. Oh yeah, and at the end of the day, we give her stuff to talk about. We give her stuff to talk about. She thinks that she's giving us stuff to talk about, what she is, but um, she comes on here and she fuels the drama. So she can have content, because if she wasn't that bothered by it, she would be making her content, going about her day, and not even searching up reactors, not even opening messages that people send to her of stuff that she's involved in or being talked about, whatever. Y'all know, the mess continues, and I'm just be here to cover it for y'all. For the people that don't go over there to her channel, I'll be here to cover it all. Me and Qutie, go over there, check out Qtie's channel. Y'all know she will be over there covering it all. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you guys so much, XO gang. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you go ahead and follow the Instagram. I'm gonna put it on the screen on the bottom. Sip Tea with Taylor XO, y'all. We have reached the 100 followers on Instagram. So, y'all, I will be doing the giveaway. I'm just trying to figure out what way to go ahead and pick winners. What more like fair chance for everybody. Disregard the random burps and moans. Yeah. But go over there, follow the Instagram, Sip Tea with Taylor XO. Thank you guys so much for tuning in from me and Qutie. I have way more content coming for you guys. Just bear with me. Uh, but thank you guys so much. Y'all are the best. You guys really are. Thank you guys for showing up. Uh, she's trying to control the mommy sector. Like, girl, like, what the fuck, girl, boo? You ain't nobody like that. Girl, okay? Like, for real. She is not nobody. She thinks that she is above people, that she can take everybody out. But, hey, Mr. D. Hey, Kitten Zombie. All right, y'all. You know what? Let me get out of here because I'm going to keep talking and talking and talking. But stay tuned for more content, y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great rest of your night. Um, Thank you so much for tuning in for me and Qutie XO gang. Go ahead and hit that like button. Everybody, right now, go ahead and drop those hearts and kisses for XO gang before we head out of here. Um, and yeah, y'all. Thank you guys. Thanks, Trace. You too, love. Bye, Lily. See you, love. Thanks for tuning in. I never see you in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, love. Mods, everybody, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna head out of here, y'all. Everybody enjoy their weekend and enjoy their night. Thanks, y'all.